that we could maybe change things, so we have to play through it again. Oh, I should post about it on the server too. Okay. Hello? Velvet? Wait, why did I say that word? Velvet. Why does that sound so familiar? Password hidden documents? Okay, hold up. So something that's kind of cool about this game is it makes you even go into your computer documents and stuff. It looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess, it will be risky. The probability of the entity's condition will worsen is quite high, and if that happens, then... Okay, SOLS. Haha, look at me, asking you for favors only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you don't believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen, because I am afraid too. If you enjoy the world as is, you are satisfied with the story as is. If you really do not want to see anything change for better or worse, then pretend as if you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you were already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. That is why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Yeah, it's really cool. Access granted. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, no, this does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, Velvet? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Nico hears the soar of a door unlocking. Velvet? That sounds so familiar. Hello? Anyone? It's on fire. Okay, Nico digs it out. It's basement key. Yeah, the ending that we chose to put the light back. So that's what we did. But unfortunately that means that Nico wasn't able to return to their world, but in the end, there was like a note, so I thought that was cool. The sun. Let's go up here really quick so we can unlock the docks. This bed probably looks familiar to you, Velvet. Nico first woke up in the world here. It's important that you allow Nico to sleep once in a while. This game will automatically and can be continued, exit automatically and can be continued later, don't be alarmed. But now is no time for rest. And just to unlock it. The air here is unbreathable. Profit bot. Ah! That light bulb, you are here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence, yes? Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Ah, right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh! So you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location? Mm-hmm. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Ah, well, can you tell me about Velvet? When I woke up in that house, for some reason I called out a name. Velvet. I'm not sure why I did that. But then I saw it on a computer too. Ah, that would be our god. Oh, right. I think I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. So how did you know? It just made sense, I guess. Ah. Have you already contacted Velvet then? Nope. I just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Hey Velvet, God. This is going to sound weird, but have we met before? Yes. Ah, but I don't know who you are though. It's just a weird feeling I have. Oh, I bet I'm being silly, aren't I? Sorry. But it's nice to meet you, Velvet. My name is Nico. I just contacted Velvet, yeah. Do not be afraid to ask Velvet for assistance. You are the Messiah after all. Can you tell me about this world? I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far off, everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You are on the fringe right now, the Barrens. That tower you see in the distance once held our sun. Oh, so that's what the tall thing is. As you go further towards the center, you will cross other regions. There should still be a map in this outpost somewhere. Ooh. Can you tell me about a light bulb? I found it in the house when I woke up in. Within your hands is our new sun. Your sun? Yes. Years ago, our previous sun sat atop that tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day the light went out. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It is now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of our light dies, our world will too. Ah, but now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower. That looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh. Can you tell me about going home? Oh, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. Your mission is to save our world, just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I'm sorry. Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck. Page with faded ink. Okay. I need to go to the smashy place so I can smash my metal bar so I can open the box. Okay, but first you go to bed. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Velvet, are you still there? Ah, I'm awake. I had a dream just now. I saw. You did? Wow! I really thought I was back home. Oh, the sun back in my home world isn't a light bulb. It's a big ball of fire in the sky. I don't think I would be able to hold it like I do with the sun from your world. This isn't my world. Huh? This isn't the world I live in. Really? I guess not. If you're the god of this world, you wouldn't necessarily be in it. What's your homeworld called? Earth. Earth? Like the stuff on the ground? Wait, do you live underground? No. Neither do we. But shrews and field mice and stuff do. Does your world have a sun? Yes, it's also a big ball of fire. Really? Wow. Can you hold it? That was a silly question, wasn't it? The sun in my homeworld is very bright. Warm, too. You saw, right? But it goes away sometimes at night. Everything gets dark, kind of like how this world is now. But it's okay, because the sun always comes back the next day. That's good, don't you think? My world is like that too. Do you sleep during the night? We go to sleep usually, but some people stay up and use computers. I don't have to explain what they are, do I? There's a bunch of them in this world. Anyway, we should probably get going. Do you want me to crush the pipe in here, Velvet? Oh, but I don't want to get too close. That was scary. This bar should open it. There's a little metal cube and some broken glass in here. Looks like what used to be a machine part. It says solar battery on the side. Oh. Okay. All right. Oops. Okay. Huh? Interesting, interesting. Of course not. I guess we'll have to look for it. Welcome back, Sky. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a little stretch here. Well, we'll just have to look around, I guess. How do I get to that one place? Somewhere this way? What's up, Nico? How'd you get out of the game? You little rascal. Welcome on in. Thanks for the first time chat. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're having a good day. Yeah, today's been fine. Nothing fancy. A robot. No power, just like the rest. Strange black plants. They look like clovers. These clovers always here? Hi. The light bulb. So you were the Messiah? Oh dear. Thank you for the good luck. So you were the Messiah? That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller, or at least someone that doesn't look like a kitten. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Nuh-uh. I'm a person. You got the eyes of a cat. But cats walk on 4 legs. Well, either way. A child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. But that robot back there says there's no mistake. I know. This is going to sound cold, but I honestly think you were better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. The world has been falling apart for a long time. This manner of decay, it's highly improbable that the sun can fix it. You've already seen how bad it can get, right? We haven't seen much of anything, actually. And we can't really just leave. Oh, so you just got here? Then you must be headed towards the tower. Mm-hmm. It is where I'm supposed to put the light bulb, or sun, isn't it? Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend, and that the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe it will send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh! Don't take my word for it, though. Dear Silver, I heard the news about the mines. Okay. Something is poking out from the shelf. Ah, it's a screwdriver. You can take it if you want. It may help you. Oh, are you sure? Yes, I have many. Thank you. What's inside the tower? I don't know. Nobody's ever entered it before. At least nobody history knows. Then who built it? Built? As far as anyone can tell, it's been there since the beginning of time. I know someone who wanted to study it before, but... Oh? He never told me if it went anywhere. Wait. I saw you heading towards this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. I cannot guarantee that it's safe. If you must enter it, it is my duty to accompany you at least once. Oh, thanks. There's a little gadget on the ground. It looks kind of like a camera. What's left of a camera anyway. Probably even part of a robot at one point. Oh. Or not. I don't know. Oops. Yep. That is actually what we're supposed to do. Okay, broken battery, lens. Empty battery, light bulb. Okay. Are you okay? You were starting to black out. I saw something? It was like a really short dream just now. Oh. I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye. That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. You know, now that you've mentioned it, there is a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines, despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream. And he was up close. Sounds like some kind of visual glitch. Or hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have. Does the robot you know have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. I never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hold on, something in my pocket is... That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I have never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book. Oh. However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. If he went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place, really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. I can show you if you'd like. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Pretty! Oh, looks like there's a clover in the necklace too. Like the book. Well, it is the same person. Oh. That's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing? Yeah? That was right after your vision then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again? A minecart? Yeah? Oh, I found this page. It looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here? Which we did already, so it looks like we're on the right track. Maybe you should inspect the journal a little bit closer. Should I check one more time? Okay. Well, we did see a minecart. Ready to leave? I just don't know how we'd get it over here. I mean, maybe we can ask Silver? I don't know. minecart. Oh, I suppose I could have teleported here. Whoa. I see you've made progress in this world, Velvet. But that progress stops here. I believe you need a code to unlock a certain box. Well, that code no longer exists in this world. Do you understand what this means, Velvet? Yeah. Good, start looking. Did you make me a new document? Oh, I forgot that when I press F9, it shows something at me. Yeah, you know. Oh, big. I already played through Dragon Age, like a long time ago. Ava's playing it though. Did you change the document? Is it a different document now? Oh, okay, thank you. Hi, Lollydoo. Just gonna put that there for me. And yet... Stream's going good. We were playing a scary game first, but it was having a very hard time. Like, the beginning of the game was fine. The music for this game is very pretty, I agree. I like the music a lot. But, like, the scary game, like, it started lagging, like, really bad. So I was like, well... Oops, that's the wrong place. Yeah, it was a little bit of a phew moment, a little tee-hee event, if you will. It did jump scare me pretty bad in the beginning, so... What's in the safe, Nico? Okay, gas mask. You stop that this instant. Okay. Just a second here. Let's see. Okay, I see, I see. I don't think I would have figured that out. Yeah, the book. What just happened? Did you see that, Velvet? This minecart just showed up out of thin air. I wasn't looking though. I was looking at the journal like you told me. Maybe we should find that robot lady. I was just taking a closer look at the journal, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. When I looked back up, this minecart just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? This looks like a standard issue minecart though, which means it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over. Ah, that does make sense. I'm just surprised it still works. Yeah, I didn't see the clover. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you'd want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, now we have that option. Is the minecart even going to fit both of us? No, but I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Velvet, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. I would just have to follow along the rails. But that doesn't it look a little precarious? The magnetic rails hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're an organic being, which you are. Gotcha. Okay, here we go. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This wasn't supposed to be what I'm showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You are going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. No. Silver. Okay. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated, but the power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Velvet's with me. Alright, stay safe. Some sort of computer. Some sort of small machine. I wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. There are lots of small glowing shrimp swimming in the jar. I recognize the light in your eyes. You are the person I am destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no. Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a little while ago who told me about how I'm a messiah and stuff. So I'm guessing Velvet sent me, with them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait, I'm guessing there's less of a big deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you don't know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah. So how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just the minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. And when I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Hi, Grandeur. Here. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you will need to find a way to install the backup. Before you do that though, someone else is with you, right? Someone else aside from Velvet? A resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with the red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then please do not tell her you found me. At least not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Residential tracking machine. For reference and explanation of the symbols. Cross, medical units are assigned to this building. Robot. A robot is assigned to this building. Electricity. A power cell is assigned to this building. Oh. Backup system 1, please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. Alright. Error, backup request denied. What? Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Okay then. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to the residential area. I'm just gonna write them down really quick. Let's see. 110, 117, 112, 118, 113, and 119. Can I teleport? Damn. How's it going? The observation room isn't for the mines. I've actually never been to this particular one. Really? You recognized it at first though. They all look the same. Fair enough. I did find something interesting though. All the databases seem to encode video feeds. Right now I can see various places in the Barrens. Oh nice, now we don't even have to go there. The outposts, the residential areas, even my own house. They're all shot from a top-down perspective too. Which means cameras would have to be in the air. But I've never seen any cameras around. That's kind of spooky. I might go investigate later, yeah? Did you find anything interesting in the back room? You were in there for a while. Yeah, we found a dead end. I see. Girl, can you scoot over? Oh, I like the rowboat. I think he's very sweet. I was sad that he had to go back right away though. You know, I thought he'd like stick around and be like, yeah, like I'll be over here, and then he just had to go back immediately. Okay, so I guess I have to go down. He is adorable. Yeah, we can go see him. He's not working right now. What do you mean I can't fast travel? Yes, okay. What? Alice is really popular. Oh no! Oh! Skycron. Oh no! Please do not Hi. Oh no, is there anything I can do to help? It is dangerous to try and assist me. Leave this area. Man. Fine. I'll leave. I should be fine with this mask on. Should we make acid anyways? I suppose we don't need to make acid if we can't get to the robot. Yeah, that's actually really sad. Okay, let's see. 110? 110. A robot. Evacuation notice. Mechanical drawing. Okay. 110 robot. Robo. $117. There's nothing in here. This is the medical bay. It's a box of medical tools. Most of them are broken or rusted beyond use, but this plastic syringe seems to be okay. 18. Robot. Hello, hi. What are you doing up there? I'm stationed here. By yourself? Yes. $113. Nothing again. Power. Okay. All right. Hey, big robot. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? A living person such as yourself should have evacuated this place long ago. Oh, but I just got here. To this world, I mean. See, I have the sun. Oh, the Messiah. I do not know what to say. Greeting you was not part of my programming. Have you spoken to ProfitBot? I think so, yeah. ProfitBot was built with the sole purpose of greeting you. Really? Yes, he cannot speak with anyone else. At least not with ease. Oh, that's kind of sad. What are you built for then? My purpose is to guard this settlement. Even though the residents have long gone, I must remain. Ah. Why though? I have not been tamed. Tamed? It was not worth the effort. Robot, nothing. Medical, robot, power. Map reconfiguration successful. All right. Preparing backup, writing to disk. 26% complete. 34% complete. 40% complete. 100% complete. Ejecting disk. Does this work? Let me see. Inserting disk. Rebooting. Ah. Are you okay? Sure. So I guess it worked? Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I'm the prototype, originally named ProfitBot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait, a prophet robot like the one I met? Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike. Oh. Thanks, Holly. Well, the ProfitBot out there now is a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassingly so. Hey, he seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun, or didn't. What matters is that you are here now. Velvet has successfully bypassed OneShot, the OneShot restriction, and brought you back again. Oh. I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Velvet's name. And then back at the other robot, I even asked Velvet if we met before. Felt like such a dumb question at the time. It looks like you were at least aware of it, to some extent. It's just the weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Velvet. It's really starting to freak me out. Calm down. Look, just how many memories you were locked away, yours are too. Just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you were a living being. You don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room entirely made of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes. All right. No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun, it feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet bot, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am. Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters. The world's residents. All of their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Velvet wills it. Same story for the world itself. Doesn't really exist unless Velvet initiates the program. The program? The World Machine. A universe simulator that runs on Velvet's computer. We are all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a computer which Velvet operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Velvet has to be in constant contact with you. If Velvet ends the program, the world will go into a stasis. Does Velvet know this? Of course. From Velvet's perspective, the World Machine isn't all that special. Yes, it is. It's special. It's no different from other recreational game type software they may have installed on their computer. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they'd like now that the restriction is nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. So why am I even here? What am I even supposed to save if everything is just fake? Fake is a harsh word, but... And why did Velvet never tell me anything about any of this? I cannot speak for Velvet. I just want to go home. But every time Velvet runs the program, I come back? Correct. Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why would you keep bringing me back to it? Velvet! Aren't you supposed to be a kind god? Oh, it appears we have some confusion here. Velvet did not build the world, Nico. Oh. Velvet only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world is built by someone else altogether. Someone you cannot begin to fathom. It was also not designed to be futile quest that it is now, but too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there's nothing that he could do. Until now. You managed to find me, after all. You being here was due to his help. Oh, I guess it has something to do with the journal? Correct. Looks like he wants you to have one final attempt at fixing it. And he might need you to do it through you. Nico, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat. More specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright, then go do that. But the boat robot has those squares over it. Oh. Then do whatever you must to find a new boat. There are plenty of machine parts around the Barrens that can be repurposed. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything isn't real, reality really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know this isn't just another... Because this session might be the last one. The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. There might not be enough internal resources left for Velvet to be able to generate another session after this. Just go and find a new boat for now, but please be careful. What about you? I will meet you at the docks later. I need to take care of something first. Shh. Trying to establish a connection here. Sorry. Hey, you okay in there? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something last time you saw each other. Can you show me what that is? Wait, you know about the amber? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. I thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay. Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous, expectations. Velvet and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay. Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you. She left. If you were going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest just to pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, what about you? How do you know? We never had this conversation, remember? Come on, let's go back. I remember what happened in the tower. What I tried to do and how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you managed to break out of bounds, bringing Nico to places that should never have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now, Nico is upset. What happened in the room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Velvet, but you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong! Ah! The minecart. Earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do? Wait. The exit just caved, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this was a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you, follow me. Where to? The way out. He says the exit is in here, but it must be hidden. Okay, all of us are here. There is an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We did not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means, but with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I'm not strong. I'm not that strong either. If it doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and you could have just asked. Phew. Come on. Show off. Oh, ads are gonna start in about 3 minutes or so. I don't even know where this tunnel leads. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here. So this is the way out? There isn't any data on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart. Okay. I tried. I really did. But destabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you. But I can't hold it off forever. What was that? Here too? Watch out! No, Silver! Ugh. Are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to... Ugh! You, robot! What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on. But what about her? Ah! Get out. Come on. Not Silver. Ah! No. What do we do? You have to take this. What? The memory disk? But... Eek! This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the Glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc. But what happens if what if the squares... Hurry. Hey, Crazy Bacon Hair. Thanks for the first time chat. They're both... Velvet, I don't understand. The world. The prophet bot, what he was saying. Is this world really just... Is it... Yes. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to the world? Where would I even go? Yeah, poor Nico. I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember putting the sun, and then everything got really bright. I don't remember a lot of the details. Okay, ads are coming up. How'd he get inside my house? Balto! What the fuck was that? Put your shirt back on. No fucking way. Oh! fucking got him! Andrew, we did it! Rip into him with a right hook. Roundhouse kick? Okay. Boy! Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Yeah! Let's go! Eternally 17, let's fucking go!
Beehive!
Hazard level C, I...
Ah! Ah!
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Ah!
What the fuck?
Vanta, no! Did Vanta die?
It looks like it. To the fucking electro bees.
Let's get his body. Oh shit! No, leave me alone. I'm trying to save my friend Vanta. Oh. Walk it off, Louis. Walk it off. Okay.
Cannon art.
Yes, you idiot! Die.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for waiting. Yeah, you built different. Thanks for the follow, Bacon Hair. Alright, let's keep going. Well, none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. Yeah, you get a little guy once you follow. You can customize it by going into, if you're watching on mobile, then you have to go like scroll up in the chat and like press the purple button that says SA, meaning stream avatars. But if you're on desktop, you would scroll down from the video and there's like a widget that says stream avatars on it and you can customize your little dude. Yeah, you got a little sword. Nice. You can also place bombs. Okay, we're at the Glen. Let's see. Looks like parts of the ground is missing. I wonder if it's safe to walk across these mines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. I have lost communication with the Guardian outside the city gate. Oh, you only have one gold. So as you watch, you will gain more points, but you could also gain points with Battle Royale. I have lost communication with the Guardian outside the city gate. The big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. All right. Isn't that the city gate? It's... Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. Just a second here.
No. classes.
Huh. And so the dance of fairy continues. How utterly pathetic.
Now that I think about it, you keep going on that fairy's this and fae that, but what's Tyr ever done to you? Why are you... Oh, wait, I get it. Let me guess, you have a crush on Tyr.
Sorry, my dad was talking to me. Okay, anyways. Alright, let's see here. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? I wonder if Nico will have a different dream. Oh, Nico didn't have a dream. The bridge is broken. There's squares all over the big robot. Ah, that is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. All right. The game closes when Nico sleeps, and when you close the game, Nico will like open up and be like, "Hey, where were you? Like everything got really dark for a minute." Okay, there's squares there. I did abandon Nico. Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines. You're making the vines grow? Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power's the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Ah. Hold on, my tits is all messed up. There, okay. That game earlier resized my screen, so it messed everything up. There. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, okay, I see. There. Okay, let's try one more time. That's better. That's more like it. Alright. Alrighty. I know. He was okay. We just needed a break. Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Hydrate? Okay. Thank you. Ah. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I am at ease, the vines might retreat. They are all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, if even just for another day. Do not worry. I am fine. The pathway is blocked. By blocks. Do you remember how to fix it, Nico? Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Yes, excellent work, Nico. Never knew it'd be so easy. On my- ow, my foot, ow. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh geez, are you guys okay? Oh my stars, you're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes, I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is. It's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Velvet. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course. Phew. You were saying about the gate? Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the guild gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. We usually go to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been in here for forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. It's a ball. That's mine! It doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though. Aha, a clover. It's a clover. Nico! Nico, what's wrong? You looked like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier on, I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's all glowy. That's what the lady said too. Velvet, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. Whoa! How did that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Velvet must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. The game's going good, Harris, thank you. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Velvet are with us. Well, if Velvet made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Velvet? Yeah. Here we go. Yes, I am well, thank you. I hope you're well as also. Yeah, it got really laggy, so... But honestly, I was really scared, so like, it's kind of a relief in a way. We made it! Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. It was called Exanimum, the Silent Call. This is her grave. Ah, it's been years, but it's still hard, you know. Alula, want to help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes! Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today! We met the Messiah and... Hi, Nico. Hi. It's Gravestone. Yeah, it's new. The Steam devs, the game devs actually gave me a code for it, so I kind of feel bad that I wasn't able to keep playing. Because it was so laggy, like everything was lagging really bad. But it's pretty cheap on Steam if you guys are interested in checking it out. It seemed pretty good. Like, I was pretty scared, like... It's you. You, my name is Nico. Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be an acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I am aware. Prototype has contacted me earlier, saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to come pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, do you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is that the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they are meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into a city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands on the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens there was a cave-in and a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But what's the... First things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If the machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Velvet and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? A battery for the engine and a few gears to replace the broken ones. If you could find me the parts I need, I should be able to get this machine off the ground again. It's a fire. It's a crowbar. Hey, do you know where I could find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? Haha, that sounds so silly. Like something a magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. All right, let's go back to the Glen. Oh, a sunfish. One of the silliest creatures of the ocean. Let's see, this way? Meh. Yeah, footsteps ASMR. The bridge is broken. Okay, what do I do? Shoot, where do I go? This way? No, this is the way to... Well, maybe I can talk to her. Hello. I have something to ask of you. Yes? It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. Need to find the right points. Vine must be very strong too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... I'm sad. Yeah. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. The land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but it looks like the vines are slowing it down. My mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. We won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which is sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. A perch. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? Don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. Thanks for lurking, Teal. But I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Aw. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Ah, thank you. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed a whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks. Looks like the glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. What a day. There's the fucked up sheep. The vines are everywhere! The plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. Our village was ransacked by the squares not long ago. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back anymore. Oh, squares are bad news, man. This island has more moss covering than our village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. Yeah, so like the squares, like, they mess everything up. They like kill the robots. Shoot, where's the research center? This way. I think that's like the entity. We call it the entity. That's right. The square goes into the round hole. But the entity seems to be very protective over Nico. I think so. I think it like makes the squares. Let's see here. Okay, go to the middle area. There should be a big building. I just did not see it. this way. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Velvet? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Velvet and I should find a different one, another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. I guess we have no choice but to take this, Velvet. Sorry, oh no, I did not forget. Oh no, the game's doing the thing again. Damn it, okay. Let's see. We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world despite, well, sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. We still need a battery to get this engine running. Please do what you must to find one. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always just give it back later. All right. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... Don't worry, I am making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. Oh, I don't think I know what you're talking about. Worth a shot. Rue can be elusive, even if she is the least hidden of us. My memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I get so caught up with, and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what even to believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. Thanks, Pon Pon. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Yeah, other clubs don't have throwable hearts. What the hell? Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved with the world machine? You could say that. The accelerator of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it is bad. Well, you know how the sub-simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... All right. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about it being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Ah, you know of it at least, then. All right, here we go. My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our homeworld, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turn out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive in our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the world machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape from the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is that there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught onto the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kinda ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Velvet? Yeah. The operator, Velvet, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Velvet was the living person you needed to borrow? No. That would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. All right. I understand if you are upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this all to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... the world means a lot to him, you know. So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know how to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take it to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you are in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? It doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is a priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah! All right. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys are sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. All right then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. All right. Nico's so cute, look at them. Phew. Made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Velvet. That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome? And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you are taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Ah, speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. All right, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. All right, now let me just... No! No! They're... Shoot. Calamus. Alula. They're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright. What about you though? I'm going to bring prototype back. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Velvet. Let's do our best. Oh, I gotta turn my frames back on. There we go. Oh shit, okay, that's the garden. Oh no, the robot's bad. Come on. Come on! Work already! Huh? Oh right, the elevator guy. Come on. Come on! Now of all times. Excuse me. Whoa. You're you. Ah, geez, I didn't think I was gonna run into. The elevator's missing a button, right? How did you know? Velvet and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The entrance's evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments? The square stuff wrecked that place yesterday. Oh. Right now, everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find magnets and stuff in the apartments, Velvet? The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Velvet. Oh shit. Holy fudge! Looks like Velvet and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment when the West Sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Hello. Yep. Same as usual, huh? Dang it, I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Hey. Hi. Thanks for lurking, Lolly. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, Velvet. Good thing you've got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit? Maisie? I figured. Say, how is she doing? She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her powers. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. I wonder what we should do. Oh, I know! The last time we were here, there was this weird panel, and we weren't able to use it. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right there when everything ends. The screen is off. The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The Word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. Okay. Is it the same? This one is red. This one is green. This one is blue. And this one's purple, baby. This elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. This elevator won't open. Looks like it's stuck on another floor. All right. Who took my stapler? Some kind of computer terminal. Communications with the surface have been lost. I'm unable to do anything. Tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Okay. Let's see. No dream? Okay. Okay, it says I have to get this guy for help. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh. Do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach the lever cause you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what did you need help with again? Can you reach that lever up there? Oh, right. Wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Yeah, you got a stick. Nice. Thank you, mister. No prob, kid. So, are you coming? Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works all right. I'll go get the evacuees, I suppose. What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Velvet and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you gotta do, what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. The door won't budge. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I need to go here right now. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? To where everyone else is right now. Kip, you're alive. Oh, Sky, we have a different version of George. You, should really tell me before you leave next time. Sorry. It's fine. Oh my gosh, you found the Messiah too? Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. A robot? No wonder why he needed that book. Come again? We were talking about the same boy, right? Hat, white hair, goggles. That's Cedric, yeah. He grabbed a book from the back room and then just bolted straight out. He said it was an emergency, so I didn't try to stop him. Gosh, I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up for long enough for him to. Oh my gosh, that was the labs? That poor kid. No, not him too. I'm so sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Messiah, please. We don't want you to go out there. Not when everything is well. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand the collapse. Oh, ad break. BRB. He just smacked that little guy. There's nothing stopping him from smacking my little guy. I have a friend who's OC I'm totally in love with. His name's Yuri. He's an interior designer and he's my husband. We're married. He loves me so much. Because it's my friend's OC, she's like, yeah, he can love you. I'm like, oh yeah! Like, it's just silly stuff, but like, fuck yeah, baby. No, Andrew, I'm not going to imagine a Reaper based on a goblin shark. I don't even know what a goblin shark looks like. Am I gonna Google it right now? Yes. What the fuck?
Beehive.
Hazard level C.
Ah!
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Vanta, no! Did Vanta die?
Let's like it to the fucking electro bees.
Let's get his body. Oh shit! No, leave me alone. I'm trying to save my friend Vanta. Oh.
Wow. Ah! Ah!
Oh god!
We're leaving experimentation.
Vanta?
I'm fine.
Kitty? Woo! I just want the flashlight back. had the
Fucking
flashlight.
gay!
Bad dog. Bad dog.
Oh,
no!
alright.
Well,
Fucking shit.
Oh no! We're dead! Close the door! Close the door!
No.
Close the door!
Farewell.
I don't know where it's doing! What the hell is that? What
Okay, I
we're
see, I
doing!
see.
ないよ駆け抜けた夜を輝く輝くひとときみんなと一緒だった海外と乗り時の知らずに私の過ごしていた
Alright, welcome back. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed with us here until things stabilize. However long that takes. Thank you. But, what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do bring back the sun, that's not gonna fix the squares. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, I'm not sure what we'd do. Sigh. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry out that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you were just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us. Thanks for following Roading the Fallen. Being held back by the very people you were told to save. You must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Velvet, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. And Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back then in the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet to continue doing this. It just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. At the time, but at the end you could only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Velvet. Even if it's more dangerous around this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were... Velvet, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Oh, that was beautiful. Kip, did you hear that? The Messiah was trying to encourage Velvet. I'm right here. I know, right? It happened right in front of our eyes. Sorry, got carried away. But yes, I think it's only right that we let you go. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess I should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe too. Please be careful out there. Mm-hmm. Oh, what book did Cedric take? The author's book on creation of ProfitBot. Remember ProfitBot, the first robot you met in our world? Yeah. He's a work of art. The author's book was so detailed, really made me appreciate how much work went into him. Whoa. Oh, oops. This sand smells sugary. Candy skewers fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid, but at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally going to be put to good use. As long as we conserve water we have on hand. My water pill should be able to keep everyone from going thirsty for weeks. The archival room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. The city gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go to the glen anymore. I'm not sure I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. I still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like it should feed everyone here for at least another day. The world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. When the world ends, it would be better if it was gone would it be better if it was gone an instant or slowly fading away? Haha, looks like we're stuck with the latter. What are you doing to that book? Editing it. I've been in the author's shadow for my entire career. If I'm gonna die soon, I want to die knowing I put out at least one good original idea out there. Yawn. The lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put into my work and now... She fell asleep. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine at least. I was looking out the windows in the library, and I spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. Robots are the only ones we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple units that aren't too badly damaged. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Velvet Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Evening news! Evening news! Everything is terrible! Reading helps me get my mind off things. Yep, still scared of ladders. Oops. Hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Please watch for potential falling books. I will. The world is ending. What are we gonna do? What? You need something? No? Suit yourself. But just so you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No? Good, because I'm not. Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. This library was built fairly recently, you know. Shortly after the first squares appeared, they wanted to build something that would withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. Monitoring, monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit A27 is still doing okay. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kind of stopped showing up. The head librarian says she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen him in person for so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. The author is an artist too, you know. I could tell, yeah. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff just before everything went off the rails. Okay, it's the same book. These are the same too, okay. All right, off we go. Hello, person. This is the library / temporary shelter. You're here! Nico! Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Wait, how do I get there again? Oh, I think I have to go up. Yeah, this way. Okay. The door won't budge. Oh, duh. You okay in there? Hello? Where was it again? Let's see if this elevator works. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I liked to look up the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again, that's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You were prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady the other time. Was it the spirit of this world? Yes. But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it is to violate its most deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story and reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized not the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It is a being whose existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Haha, I make it sound easy, don't I? But you and Velvet know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could to establish new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine had always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't know how you're going to get there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Oh my god! You guys are alive! You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Nice. Hi, Rennie! Welcome on in! Oh, this is... no wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily will remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a text file as its shell. But to get them, we have to be removed from this world and decompiled. When our keys are combined in a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world which will... confused cat noises. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Velvet's machine. Oh. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Velvet is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time Velvet will need to move some things around as well. Ah, damn it. Specifically by moving keys from one small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Velvet know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Velvet on this. Right. Hold on. The journal is glowing again, Velvet. Documents, my game, / OneShot. Okay. Documents, my games, OneShot. Okay, big portal. I see. Portal 1. Portal 2, Portal 3, I understand. This one's green. This one's configured to my code, I think. This one is red. This one would be meant for me then. This one is blue. That's mine then. Hello. Salutations. Okay. That was quite peculiar. I'll say. Hey, this is... the world machine. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Velvet should still remember what to do here. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. Oh, look, a picture. It's a big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. A big detailed drawing of the machine with lots of big TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. It's a shelf full of books. Black clovers in a glass case. A box full of notebooks and sketchbooks. Folders and loose paper. A big book on the table. It's a stack of books. A coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. A bulletin board with lots of papers on it. Photos too. Right, forward march. All right. Okay, I just want to double check. Where are we? Nico. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Rue Cedric Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure I understand a lot of it, the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Velvet listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Velvet did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first, it was intentional. During the testing, long before he realized I was self-aware. I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up in bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration. Forcing him to exit and restart testing it again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Hi, Suna. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but oh, I had no way to be sure. But Velvet brought you back anyways. Nico, all I want for you is to wake up back in your own world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix this at the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then the credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built in a fundamental law, which is Never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique. So precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are. They are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derived from predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside it. You know though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, even if you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself, when you didn't know what was happening, you just kind of stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they are real, but there must be something real in them. And they're supposed to be extensions of your code. Then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I'll remember. Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken. You can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Velvet does too. Even though you told me them they were only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Velvet would keep coming back? Why do you think Velvet would restart even after the ending? I think Velvet wants to save the both of us. So please give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey, Velvet, did you see that? The squares just... It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Velvet, I think it's working. Nico was right. It might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyways? The room where the world machine was? Pardon? I think the world machine was trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Velvet. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too hard to tell. Come on, Velvet, let's go take a closer look. Yay, boat guy! Hello, hi! I cannot move. Oh yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go, Messiah. Nico, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Camelus tried to save me and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey, Velvet, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh. Well, Velvet says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they kept filling up the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll all be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Nico. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious code choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Velvet and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Velvet. I'll bet her. Oh. This is the room I first woke up in. Velvet, are you still there? Velvet? Yes? Velvet! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? It looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. The room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Velvet, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through? After everything we've done? I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Velvet. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Velvet. Oh, there he goes. Well, that's the end. Wow, what a good game. What a happy ending. I'm really glad. That was really fun. I really liked that. Yeah, it was really sweet. I really liked it. It was a really good game. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't happy with not being able to save them both, but I saw, like, it's like, after this, you can keep playing, and I'm like, oh, yeah? Like, yeah, it was really good. Okay, well, let's take a look here. We haven't rated Kitty in a long time. What a nice game. I really liked it. Okay. We're gonna raid into Kitty. She's playing Blastmaster Zero. Yes, thanks for hopping on in for the pop-up stream. I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye. Oh, thanks, Grandor. You're so sweet. Bye.